So, do you ever wonder where else can you actually sell your products and services? I know we've been talking a lot about Instagram. I know we've been talking a lot about YouTube. I know there's a lot of conversations around e-commerce websites but today, I want to introduce you, or maybe rather kind of spark a light bulb to you, on another platform you can actually put your business on and make some cash. So why sell on Facebook? Facebook has over 2.8 billion active users. Literally, people that are on Facebook very often and they're very active. So why not reach those people for your business? What I've also seen is that Facebook people that are usually active on Facebook aren't usually active on other platforms. So there's a lot of advantages that you can actually use Facebook. So on today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys what are the benefits of putting your products and services on Facebook Market, and also how you can begin to sell on Facebook Market wisely. So hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you are new, welcome to the channel. My name is Michelle Expert, and I hope that you're going to enjoy all the content that is on this channel, and that is actually coming. So let's get into it. I'm currently in the process of doing a 30-day Instagram bootcamp, and we've been having so much fun around positioning our brands and businesses. And with that said, like I've said with you guys in my other videos, I'm so intentional about building my business on different social media platforms, and this means that I've been doing a lot of research around what's the best practice to actually win within a social media platform, and to most importantly make money while you're impacting people. And I have literally bumped into Facebook, and I'm so excited to really talk about this today. So let's get into it. I'm going to give you guys a couple of reasons why, or rather benefits of why you need to be investing your time and energy into putting your product and services on Facebook. Okay, so the first reason why you should sell on Facebook is that you've got a large audience reach. Now, when we started this video, I did let you know that there's over 2.8 billion active users on the platform. Now, if you put your products or services on that platform, you've got the chance of reaching all those people that are actually active users, which helps you drive more sales. The second one is increased visibility. Now, it is important to realize that when you put your products and services on Facebook Market actually then starts showing people that are in your area your product. So when you put a specific area, people that are around that area will be able to have access to whatever it is that you're selling, which really kind of does the marketing for you, essentially, especially for people that are in your area and that is also on Facebook. The third reason is it is absolutely free to use. I know that when you're running a business, the huge temptation is to usually maybe put a bit more money as far as putting ads are concerned so that you can reach more people, and I think that that is actually great. But sometimes when you start up, you don't have the right money, or you don't even have the budget for marketing to say, but you can then leverage on these free tools that you would be able to use. It's easy to set up a free account on Facebook. It is so much easier to even use Facebook Market because, again, it is absolutely free, which then makes it so much easier for you to actually use and for you to actually plug yourself into. And my last point, it is really easy to set up. I've done a bit of research around setting up e-commerce stores, and to be honest, they haven't been the easiest thing to set up. Sometimes you do need a bit of help, or you do need an extensive amount of time to do research so that you can begin to put your sales or your things that you need to sell on there. And Facebook is absolutely easy to set up. It's literally like setting up your profile, but for a business. And then you put your products and services, and then Facebook shows it to the people in your area, and then you get money. So these are just a few things that I've picked up that I think are going to be really helpful in terms of knowing why you should put your product and services. The whole idea of driving sales in your business is you need to get your business in front of a lot of eyes, and using these different platforms is going to be absolutely helpful for you. And in this case, Facebook Market, with all these people that are number one in your area but that are globally literally wanting to be on Facebook Market and looking for services and products that they can use or that are very convenient for them, you've got the chance to win if you're really honest and also do a little bit of your research. Now, let's talk about the best practices on how you can sell effectively on Facebook. I'm going to be sharing tips that are going to give you a guideline on how you can begin it, or maybe rather things to be aware of when you are going on Facebook Market to sell. Now, the first thing that I will say is you need to know the rules. What do the Facebook Market guidelines say? It is important that if you are wanting to put your services on products on that platform, you need to have literally give yourself time to read through the guidelines and the rules. What are you allowed to do and what are you not allowed to do? Those things will help you when you carve out a strategy on how you're going to position yourself within Facebook Market. It'll become so much easier for you to kind of navigate that in the correct way, and in a way that also favors the platform and allows the platform to also favor you. And the second one is present your products or your services professionally. This means that if you're going to be using pictures, which I definitely know that you will be using, you need to present your pictures of high quality. They need to be professional. You need to scream, I am a legit business when you're putting yourself on such a platform, because there's a lot of scammers, there's a lot of chances, there's a lot of people who are doing funny things on every platform, to be honest with you. And you need to set yourself and your business apart to show that you actually mean business and you are serious about what you're trying to do. So therefore, spending a bit more time and having better quality lighting and just being more professional on the platform will help you get clients that are serious, and also will filter out the people who are really just nonsensical and they don't intend to buy from you. But it will definitely be of good cause for you to have good quality images, good quality copy that are able to speak to the clients properly and enable you to reach the right audience. The third one is set competitive prices. Now, you know that in the game of having your product out there, it could be in any other platform really, you need to really have done research around how much people are willing to pay for something that you're actually selling. Now, I know we talk a lot about knowing your worth, knowing how much your product is worth and not undervaluing yourself, and I think that is absolutely awesome. And in any markets that you get into, there's usually a benchmark around the low, the medium, and the high. Which one are you and how are you going to position yourself? Because that will then enable you to attract the customers that can afford that. Because the nice thing about Facebook Market is you get to put your pricing on whatever you are selling. So when people are contacting you, they definitely know that this is how much this costs and they want to buy. And they're actually a lot more serious than DM to find pricing, or it is negotiable, or whatever things that people put on their product. But it is important that you do a lot of research around how you can position your products and services as far as pricing is concerned. And to that note, the fourth point that I will be sharing with you is respond promptly to inquiries. Now, this is standard business practice to anybody. If you're running a business, you need to make sure that whenever a client puts in an inquiry or sends you a message and they want to find out more, they want to order, you need to be able to respond promptly, because when you don't, you actually open up the chance of them contacting your competitor and buying from someone else. By the time you contact them, they've already bought whatever that they wanted to buy from you from someone else, and you really don't want that. Because to run a business, you guys know that we have to increase our sales. It means that we have to get as much money as possible. That means that we have to also then speak to more clients, as many clients as possible. So in this case, you need to respond to these clients promptly. How soon do you respond to clients? I always say you cannot spend 24 hours without responding to an inquiry. Now, I know some people that do run these things do it as side hustles. That means that you are usually at work sometimes and you can't really get to it and you can't really respond to it. But make sure that maybe within 3 hours you've responded to an inquiry, if you can't do it immediately. But make sure that you set systems in place for your business that allows you to respond to inquiries as soon as possible so that you can win the business and it doesn't go to your competitor. And the fifth one is use secure payment methods. Now, this is where you get to filter out the people that are doing crap and the people that are really serious. Find a secure payment method that actually works for you and what you are trying to do. I've seen recently on Facebook Market, a lot of people say you pay on delivery or you make a secure payment, but you have to make sure that whatever way you're getting people to pay you allows you to not be scammed and also allows you to make the client feel safe, especially the clients that are very serious. To that also note, the sixth point that I will share with you is always meet at a safer location. If you don't have offices, always meet at a public place, because sometimes people will say, well, okay, I mean, you're obviously selling something that people don't have access to and you need to deliver it to them. Deliver it in a safe location. Never agree to go to these dingy locations that are somewhere that you haven't heard of before. Do your research before you agree to a location, and if not, find an open location that you can meet with somebody. It could be at a mall, it could be at a coffee shop, it could be, but especially at a public place so that you can protect yourself. But also, more than anything, protect the person that you're also buying from. Because if this is a serious client that wants to buy from you, they also want to feel safe. And if they no longer feel safe, you might lose the sale, even if your intentions are actually pure. So safe location is very important. Find a spot. I know when I used to do my decor and wedding business, I didn't have offices, and I usually would need to meet with my brides and my clients that I would be doing events for. So what I used to do is I used to meet them at coffee shops. And what I then started doing is I started to speak to a specific coffee shop to say, I will be hosting all my meetings here. So it kind kind of felt like when I was at the place, the waiters would kind of interact with me in a way that they know me, and I think that would really make the clients feel a bit more at ease, that okay, so they know that she's usually around here, so this is something that we can work with, and we're not going to pay her to plan our wedding and she's going to run off with the money. So you have to find those systems in place, especially if you are in that kind of business, that would be able to make your clients feel a lot more safer with interacting with you, meeting with you, and giving you money or spending money on something that you're actually offering them. The seventh and last point I'm going to be sharing with you guys is something that I'm always screaming on my Instagram and everywhere that I create content, is you need to follow up with your customers. Now, this is best practice for business, and some of these are really best practices for businesses, but they also help you when you're dealing with such a competitive place like Facebook Market, where there are 100 people doing what you do, and usually some of them are scammers. Now, you need to be able to follow up, and this is how you do it. When somebody sends you an inquiry and then you respond to them and giving them more details, sometimes people go quiet. What I would advise you to do is you need to be able to go back to them and say, hi, this is, from our previous conversation, are you currently having any struggles with purchasing this thing? Is there anything I can do to assist you further? Just try to find out where is the blockage, because sometimes people reach out to you to find more information so that they can go to your competitor and compare. Now, you want to be able to be in that process so that should they have misunderstood anything that your competitor might have clarified, you also have the opportunity to clarify it before they make that purchasing decision, which is very, very important for business, because remember, the whole key here is for you to get that sale, and you will only get that sale when you actually open up communication, which is very, very important. So those are the 7 tips that really can help you sell effectively on Facebook Market. But I would also encourage you to go on the market and see how other people in your niche are actually selling, so you can learn a thing or two from what they're selling. See what would you be able to do better, what can you replicate with your product, and how can you make sure that you can show up authentically and show up in a safe way. But I am telling you guys right now that go and sell on Facebook Market, okay? It is very, 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 very effective. A lot of countries are using it. A lot of people in South Africa are using it. It might not be the fanciest place that a lot of people talk about, but I'm telling you right now that if you really do your research and you put yourself on Facebook Market in a professional way, you know the rules, you have the right relevant safety guidelines in order to kind of appear more professional to your clients, you are going to make that sale and you're going to make a killing. So go ahead and set up your shop and definitely make that money. If you did enjoy this video, please do give it a thumbs up and let me know on the comment section below. If you've tried Facebook Market, have you bought something from Facebook Market before? Have you tried to sell something from Facebook Market before? And what was the outcome for you? I'm so curious to know. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching this video, and I will see you guys in my next video. Goodbye.